welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Sam Capizzi. This is your host of Crypto Somniac, here to bring you everything cryptocurrency related, where the markets never sleep and neither do we. Today is an exciting day. We're seeing Bitcoin take a beating right now. Bitcoin Cash is officially being added to Coinbase, and I made the call in our Moon Lounge just a couple of days ago to actually buy Bitcoin Cash off of Vitalik's tweet. Today, now we have it being added to Coinbase. So let's jump right in with the news. So Coinbase just tweeted, where is it? Where is the tweet? In case you missed it, 41 minutes ago. Here it is. 41 minutes ago, buy, sell, send, and receive Bitcoin Cash on Coinbase. You can click the article here to read all about it. You will be able to trade it. It was initially I even thought that you would only be able to trade it. Transfer it from wallet to wallet, that there would not be a pairing for it against fiat currencies. Well, apparently they are allowing people to buy, sell, and trade it. And make no mistake, people will definitely be buying it because it is there. You've seen every coin on Coinbase do extremely well. Earlier, Coinbase this year added Litecoin. And what did they do? They added... what did you see? You saw Litecoin rocket this year. If we take a look at Litecoin's price at the beginning of the year, let's check it out. Litecoin. Let's take a look at the chart. Dating back to, we'll go back to the first of the year. I forget when they added when they officially added Litecoin. But if we go back to January 1st, it was $4, guys. $4. People are getting rich off of this thing, and it's not too late for you either. It's still extremely early in cryptocurrency, and them adding Bitcoin Cash. This is another chance. I am literally waiting for. I just bought some Bitcoin Cash. I sold some Neo for it. I'm transferring a bit of money over to my Bittrex account to be able to trade and buy a little bit more. There is no official word, it looks like, as to when this will actually be. So, it says, our customers benefit from forks. The fork was created August 1st. We have been monitoring it over the last few months and have decided to enable full support, including the ability to buy, send, and receive. Factors we considered include developer and community support, security, stability, market price, and trading volume. We will abbreviate Bitcoin Cash as Bitcoin Cash, BCH, on our platform. Customers will be able to buy and sell Bitcoin Cash using all of our supported fiat currencies, the US dollar, the euro, Canadian, Australian, a couple of other ones here. So no official date as to when that will be possible. They did state earlier that they will be allowing people to trade and buy, redeem or get their Bitcoin Cash that they've gotten on January 1st. So I wonder if this will actually, happen January 1st. And if we head over to Coinbase.com, my co-founder just let me know that Coinbase has actually crashed. Coinbase just crashed. So you can see I just went to Coinbase right here. Nothing's happening. So people are reacting to this news. So if you have a chance to see this live right now, I am going to suggest that you pick up yourself some Bitcoin Cash. If you don't have any, you're going to want some. I will show you. We'll go over the charts just to look at it. It may be a little bit high and overpriced right now, but you might be looking back on this, and maybe this is the end for Bitcoin. I hate Roger Ver, but I saw this tweet a couple of days ago, and I instantly bought some Bitcoin Cash off of this news. And if you're in the Moon Lounge, you guys know I did this as well. But Vitalik Buterin stated, I consider Bitcoin Cash a legitimate contender for the Bitcoin name. I consider Bitcoin's failure to raise block sizes to keep fees reasonable to be a large, non-consensual change to the original plan, morally tantamount to a hard fork. Thymos censorship. I don't know what Thymos censorship is, but people are saying Bittrex is crashing as well. I'm sure people are going crazy right now. I just sold some about an hour ago, right as I saw the news, and bought some Bitcoin Cash. I'm trying to send more over as we speak on the monitor above, and I'm guessing the Ethereum blockchain is heavily congested at the moment because I don't see anything happening. I don't see my deposits, but you can ask your questions, guys. Ask them away. What I'm going to do is you're going to look at the charts. If you guys are at home, if you have any money that you can instantly trade right now, you might want to be, you might want to try and trade some right now. If you're seeing this later tonight, I have a feeling, and we'll pull up the charts in a second, that Bitcoin Cash is probably going to be overpriced. And once the FUD, calms down, maybe in a couple of days, it'll be a bit cheaper. I have a feeling it's going to drastically run up tonight. It could reach 5,000 and beyond tonight. But let's pull up the charts. If you get home late and you're still at work and you're just seeing this, let's take a look at the charts. Something that I like to see is the RSI. The RSI will help tell us how overbought or oversold something is. I'm sure it's attempting or nearing being overbought right now, but we'll open the chart and we'll take a look. It did already receive a pretty decent bump, I think, partly due to to Vitalik's tweets. And I'll show up the chart. As much as I hate Bitcoin Cash and what Roger Ver represents in Bitcoin Cash, there's no doubt that it is faster and has a lot less fees in comparatively to Bitcoin. I think we tried to make a trade last night and had something like $100 fee in Bitcoin, which is absurd. After I show you this, though, I also want to talk about, I'll tell you about, in my opinion, what the future is for Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. In my opinion, of course, who really knows what will happen. But also, if you guys want a chance to win some free cryptocurrency, all you have to do is head over to my Twitter. That's twitter.com/cryptosomniac or facebook.com/cryptosomniac, and share the recent video on top cryptocurrencies under $1 from Snabot last night, and you'll get a chance to win some free cryptocurrency. Head over to my Twitter. That's twitter.com. And if you're if you have any questions, if you're over on Facebook, if you're over on Twitter, feel free. I'm trying to look at everybody's questions and look at them all. But let's take a look at it on the chart. So BCH, we'll take a look at it over on, let's actually see what the most voluminous exchange is. Let's go to CoinMarketCap first and see. So if you click any coin, Bitcoin Cash, and you head over to markets, we'll see that BitThumb is actually the most voluminous exchange. However, Bitcoin Cash is actually relatively new, so not a lot of these exchanges have a lot of data, but we'll try it on BitThumb. Here is BitThumb right here. Actually, I don't want to look at it against the Korean dollar. Let's take a look at it. What's the next biggest one? Bitfinex. Let's look at Bitfinex, and we'll look at it against the dollar first. So here's the run up. Let's start with the daily. On the daily, RSI is high, not as high as it's been. The MACD is showing no signs of cooling off. We're running up. So everything looks good on the daily. Looks like we're headed up. On the 4 hour, we are same exact thing. MACD is flying up. RSI is pretty high at 80. It's been higher, but let's zoom in. Let's go to the 2 hour. On the 2 hour, the MACD is still shooting up. RSI is still high, though. Has been higher. So still saying to buy on the 2 hour. On the 1 hour, MACD is still shooting up. RSI is high. It's been higher. Still looks pretty good to me. Let's zoom in on the 30-minute. On the 30-minute, it's still shooting up. All of these signs look good. All these signs tell me that it's still all right to buy if you're able to buy right now. Right now, the price is $3,000. If you're watching this and you get home later, that may not be the best time. But if you're able to get onto Bittrex, Binance, BitThumb, whatever you want to call it, it still might be an opportunity. If you're over on Instagram, join me. I'm live over on my YouTube and my Facebook and my Twitter, where you can actually see my screen so you can see me chart. Go to twitter.com/cryptosomniac or Facebook.com or YouTube.com/CryptoSomniac. We can zoom in even further. Let's go to the 15-minute. On the 15-minute MACD, you can see that little crinkle, but it still looks like it's going up. RSI has been higher, even on the 15-minute. So everything is telling me that it's still an okay time to buy. I'm telling you, we might see Bitcoin Cash tonight over 5,000. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Of course, there are opposite sides of the world awake right now. So what I kind of suspect is maybe we see a little bit of calm and we see people settle down as people are buying it right now during the next couple of hours. Maybe things calm down. And then when the other half of the world gets up, namely the West and China. So time in China right now is probably the middle of the night. No, that's a lie. It's 8:54. So they're reacting to the news. People in America on the East Coast are able to react. I'm guessing in Europe then it is probably, so time in Germany is probably the middle of the night in Germany. So Europe is probably going to be the last people to react to this news. But when Europe wakes up, they will probably react to the news. So you have about 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, depending upon where you live in Europe, before people in Europe wake up and respond to this news. So, of course, a lot of alts will be rushing to Bitcoin Cash. No surprise there, Crypto Cartel. I just sold, personally, I made a load of money in Neo, and I just sold a bunch of it. And look at Neo, down 18% right now. No surprise. Everyone is rushing to Bitcoin Cash. This will happen, probably, at least for a day or two. I'm sure what I suspect will happen is that it will rise greatly in price. We'll probably pass $5,000. Who knows where we'll end up at in a couple of days after people have the chance to react to this news. And you'll probably see a pullback back down to reasonable levels. Who knows what that'll be, where we settle out. You know, if we reach 10,000, maybe we correct to 8,000. If we reach 5,000, maybe we correct to 4,000. I don't know where the end is. And next year, as it gets added to Coinbase and all these people that are new to cryptocurrency, it's a shame. My dad just bought Bitcoin, and he has no idea probably what Bitcoin Cash is yet. He bought at 19,000. It'll be very interesting to see all those people that, you know, have never even heard the word Bitcoin Cash before. You know, no one in my family even has a clue as to what Bitcoin Cash is. I just got done explaining them what Bitcoin is. I'm sure he'll have a fun time trying to understand what Bitcoin Cash is all about. But people will be buying it because it's there regardless. That's what happened with Neo. I mean, Bitcoin, that's happened with Ethereum. That's what's happened with Litecoin. It's just very accessible. Coinbase is, you know, the most reputable exchange / wallet here in the West. In the West, yeah. You know, they insure U.S. citizens. They're the most regulatory, I guess, compliant, you could say. So it'll be very interesting. And then I did want to talk about my opinions on, you know, what my future is and what I think about, you know, the markets and Bitcoin versus Bitcoin Cash in the long haul. What I think ultimately for the future. Like I said, during these next few months, I absolutely see Bitcoin Cash sticking around because it will be added to Coinbase. People are going to buy it regardless. You know, it's never going to drop, in my opinion, below, you know, $2-3 grand again. I think it'll be up there for a while. And I think Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash will continue to fight for the name of what Bitcoin is. What I think may happen, and in my opinion, I think both will live on and function in two different mediums. I think that Bitcoin could remain a store of value. I think it is a very good store of value. And what Bitcoin has over Bitcoin Cash right now, even if it is much higher fees, and I will show you the chart where you can look at fees, but what it has right now is infrastructure. Bitcoin has the infrastructure that Bitcoin Cash does not. It has, it's accepted by many merchants and stores and, you know, exchanges. It has a lot more support than Bitcoin Cash. It has the infrastructure built, and that didn't happen overnight. That took 8 years, and that's why a lot of people still aren't aware of what Bitcoin Cash is. My mom, my dad, you know, they've never heard of Bitcoin Cash because it's brand new. No one's heard about it. It's not accepted unanimously as well as much as, say, Bitcoin is at, you know, many stores, exchanges, restaurants, online merchants, you name it. So Bitcoin Cash, if it is ever going to replace Bitcoin, will take a long time to reach there. It doesn't happen overnight. Bitcoin was built over the last 8 years, just like Facebook has. Facebook doesn't die overnight. It's slow and gradual, and something would have to replace it. It's the same thing with Bitcoin. You know, I don't think we can compare Bitcoin to Facebook. I don't think it's that large yet, but it is the Facebook of cryptocurrencies. It's very well known. It is the, you know, largest in volume and largest in market cap, and it will continue to be so for a while. This doesn't happen overnight. Bitcoin Cash, in my eyes, could serve actually a different purpose. Bitcoin could remain a store of value. And people, I think, would be okay with that. I think it could remain the gold in the cryptocurrency world. If we do adopt a world that's entirely revolved around cryptocurrency, you know, I think that there will be a gold of cryptocurrency, and there will be a currency of cryptocurrency, meaning that there will be one that we use to transact and pay bills with and pay people with, that are a lot faster and work a lot more quickly than, say, Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin could continue to be a storage of value, and it doesn't necessarily have to compete with Bitcoin Cash if you look at it in that sense. Originally, I had thought that one would ultimately win out. And I think when you have a fork and they do the exact same thing, or very, very similar things, I think one will ultimately win out. However, being that they could perhaps attack different markets, I think Bitcoin could remain a store of value, and Bitcoin Cash could remain a currency. However, I don't think Bitcoin Cash is even fast enough yet to act as a functionable currency. To act as a functionable currency, ideally you need very fast block times. You need extremely fast block times to confirm things. If you have to guess what price will Bitcoin Cash hit, there's no telling. I think we easily get over, say, $5,000 tonight if people react to this. If I refresh the screen right here, we are at 3,300. And like I said, Europe is yet to wake up. I think when Europe wakes up, they'll react to this news, and they will, they'll buy Bitcoin Cash as well out of fear, uncertainty, and rumor and speculation. Do me a favor, guys. I'm live over on Twitter, and we have a video from yesterday. Cryptosomniac, if you are a fan of the channel, do me a favor and share last night's video, top cryptocurrencies under $1, or share it over on Facebook. I'm also on facebook.com/cryptosomniac. If you share this video over there, you'll have a chance to win some free Tron later in the video. And with Tron being, a lot of people pulling out of alts, could be a good time to get into some of those alts after this Bitcoin Cash run-up is done being, run through. But do me a favor, share this video. Smash that thumbs up button, guys. If you are here with me, give me a thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. If you're on Facebook, give me a like. If you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up. And if you're on Instagram, you can join me over on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. I'm going to look at some of your guys' questions right now and try to answer some of them. So, one thing I want to do is actually show you guys the fees. Someone, ASP Hero, is commenting on the fees. So, Bitcoin chart fees. I always forget the name of the chart. Yeah, here it is right here. So I will pull up the charts and just show you and compare some of the fees right now. And so here on the bottom, we have a number of things. I can even show you the block time. We'll start with average transaction fee. And right here, we'll chart Bitcoin versus Bitcoin Cash against each other. And we'll zoom in. We're at the all-time. Let's just take a look at the past 3 months. So here's the Bitcoin average transaction fee skyrocketing over the past 3-4 months. We are at something like $35 on average per fee, which is outrageous. Meanwhile, Bitcoin Cash has remained well under a quarter in US dollars. We are in US dollars here. Don't buy Uncoinable, put money in your wallet, then go to GDAX. Why Bitcoin Cash? So I just talked about why Bitcoin Cash. Here's some of the reason as to why Bitcoin Cash could take over. Look at these transaction fees. I told you last night we tried to make a transaction, and the fee was $100. $100 in fees, guys. What kind of, we love cryptocurrency and we like it more than your traditional fiat currency systems. But what fiat system charges you $100 in fees. Well, I guess that's not true. I'm sure if you send remittances, I've heard things as high as 35% fees and absurd amounts like that. So I guess maybe not here in the West where we have good access to banking and good services, but still $100 is not optimal. Opinions on Redcoin. I'm not going to talk about Redcoin, unfortunately, in this video. I do want to focus more on Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Joe Rizaz, I do love Bitcoin a lot, and it could remain king, but you have to understand, I like Bitcoin too. I like it more than Bitcoin Cash, and I hate Roger Ver, but I like money. I do like money, so I'm not going to go away from where I can earn money. I am holding both. I'm not suggesting that you don't hold both and sell all of your Bitcoin. That is definitely not what I'm suggesting at all. Me here on the channel, I was, I've said it many times, I sold all of my Bitcoin Cash for around $350. Of course, that might have been a mistake, though I did sell it back to Bitcoin, and in that same time, Bitcoin rose and tripled, quadrupled in value, and so did Bitcoin Cash, so it's difficult to say which I actually lost money on, if I did lose money at all. But I bought Bitcoin Cash today. I bought it a couple of days ago also when Vitalik tweeted about it, and I've made money so far, and I like money. And I think all you guys do too. So I'm just, I'm stating the facts here of what I think could potentially happen. What do you think? Should we buy Bitcoin now, Bitcoin Cash now, or wait for the correction? I'd buy it right now, to be honest. I would buy it right now still, if you're able to get in. If you're watching this and Bitcoin Cash is at 5,000, I just showed you guys some of the metrics that I like to use to read the charts. If you're watching this and it's later and those metrics don't line up with everything that I just said, it may not be the best time to buy Bitcoin Cash. I do believe in Cardano. We'll keep that separate. What does Bitcoin Cash have over Bitcoin? Bitcoin holds the storage of value as its main purpose. And when it comes to currency, Litecoin is the better bet. Thoughts? Ryan Bradley. Yes, I do agree. So let's put Litecoin on this chart as well. We can see that they are very close in fees. Litecoin to Bitcoin Cash. It looks like on average, Litecoin Cash has a slightly higher transaction fee than Bitcoin. We're lining them all up right here. For the most part, Bitcoin Cash has a higher fee than Bitcoin. So you're right on that. Let's take a look at block times. I'm actually not positive of what block times all of these guys are. So Bitcoin Cash block times are... Now, this does seem like another reason to use Litecoin. So, though Bitcoin Cash has smaller fees even than Litecoin, it does seem pretty obvious that Litecoin has the fastest block time, averaging around 2 minutes, it looks like. A little bit over 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes roughly. Whereas Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash are both around 10 minutes, it appears. So, I do like Litecoin. I think it is very good, and it's unfortunate that Litecoin doesn't have as probably a large of name as Bitcoin Cash does. Bitcoin Cash stole and utilized and profited off of that Bitcoin name a bit, and it's above Litecoin now. And like I said, it'll take time to play out. I think even if something replaces it, it won't happen immediately. It takes time to figure these things out. Bitcoin Cash will be added to Coinbase, and people are going to buy it because it's there. There's no doubt about that. It will take months and probably years to figure out, hey, if Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash are targeting the same market to function as a usable currency in the world, not just a store of value, of course, we only need one. There is no reason to use both. And that will probably take time to hash and mesh out. And of course, if you think Litecoin is better and you believe in it and you think it is more optimal and more friendly to use than Bitcoin Cash for a number of reasons, then by all means, invest in it and you will probably profit off of that. I've done that myself many, many times. A lot of people don't see value in things at first, and you're able to spot trends early. I did that very successfully with a number of cryptocurrencies, and I was able to profit off them. And you want to buy when other people interfere. It's a great time to buy when other things are down in red. Warren Buffett is a great example of this. He kind of helped us get out of that recession back in 2008, 2009, one of the first people to sort of reinvest pretty heavily into the market. You want to buy when other people are in fear. And If you think Litecoin is better than Bitcoin Cash and you've researched it and you truly believe that, then absolutely go buy it, and you could potentially be rewarded, and maybe Litecoin one day will be as much as Bitcoin Cash, if not more. Let's see if there's questions on Facebook. So I've kind of neglected Facebook for the moment. Let me take a look. So we do have some questions. What's up, Ben Johnson? Johnston. Is the Bitcoin Cash on Bittrex? Because I can't see it. Bitcoin Cash is on Bittrex under ticker name. I always forget. They always have different ticker names on different exchanges. Over on Bittrex, it's called BCC. It's called BCC in some places, BCH in others. It actually looks like BCC was one of the few places it was adopted over on Bittrex. Looks like most places have it as BCH. Bittrex has it as BCC on Bittrex. Bittrex is experiencing crashes right now. USA can't use Bitfinex now. That is correct. USA has banned U.S. citizens from using Bitfinex. If you have any money on there, I would suggest you try to get it off. BCH stopped on Coinbase at 3,100. Okay. Questions on Instagram. If you're with us on Instagram, head over to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I am live on all channels, and you can see my screen probably a little bit more easily. Somebody asked, what's my best coin on $1? Under $1. I'd suggest Twitter. Take a look at my video yesterday. Snay did it. It's pinned to the top of the Facebook or Twitter. I covered a whole video on coins that are under $1. So check that out. And in fact, if you want a chance to win some free cryptocurrency, we're going to be giving away some free cryptocurrency to a winner that shares, retweets, or shares this video either on Facebook or Twitter. So here it is right here. This is the video in question, or that I'm mentioning, referring to. Take a look at that. And you'll have a chance to win some free cryptocurrency. But yeah, let's go back to YouTube since I have most of the questions on YouTube. What was up with the flash crash? Not sure which flash crash you're referring to. Coinbase just added Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin dropped to 15K, now back over 17K. Yeah. Yeah, people are going to fear there's going to be large volatility, and that's the nature of cryptocurrency. That's going to happen. That's something you have to live with in cryptocurrency. Check out the website too, guys. This is cryptosomniac.com. We're adding a ton of stuff. We would love to hear your guys' feedback, what you guys think. If you have any comments, questions, you can contact us using the form at the bottom of the page. We'd love to hear your thoughts. In fact, I've sent out a lot of tips like this. I've sent a lot of free information out on our newsletter. Sign up for our newsletter. I made the call to buy Neo a couple of days in there. And we're preparing for our subscription-based newsletter starting January 1st. You'll be able to receive ton of updates like this via email quickly at your fingertips. We have the Moon Lounge. We're converting that into the Cryptosomniac Advantage, where you'll be able to get a lot of premium access to a lot of premium content, and we'll be extremely excited to bring it all to you guys. So is it safe to do a market order on GDAX with those order books? Yes, it is. GDAX is a very reputable exchange, Pirates. Elemental asks, so they added it to Coinbase, Bitcoin Cash. I randomly got 0.03 Bitcoin Cash in my Coinbase. Anybody else have free coins show up in their wallet? So did they add it already? Do you mean they've added it already to Coinbase? What I'll do is I'll sign into my Coinbase account. I can't. It's still down. Retry for a live version. Yeah, I can't get onto Coinbase right now. Someone sounds like that Bitcoin Cash was already added to Coinbase. Does anybody know when GDAX Bitcoin Cash will be open? I don't know when that will be true. Yes, it's live on Coinbase. Okay, interesting. So they've already added it. Wow, I did not know that. Well, I can't get into my Coinbase at the moment. It's down. Oh, looks like we're in. So I'm going to try and log in above my head while you guys wait. So give me a moment. Give me 1 second while I try to log in. I'd love to see it for myself. Invalid email. Oops. Spelled my email wrong, guys. Give me 1 second. An error has occurred. Okay, sweet. So they're still having errors, obviously, so we'll give it a try maybe in a few minutes. So Coinbase, 3,100 USD. Thoughts on QTime price due to this? It might not be a bad time to pull out of QTime to take profit, perhaps, if you were an early investor, and purchase some Bitcoin Cash. Personally, I just used some of my Neo to buy Bitcoin Cash. I like Quantum over Neo, so I thought it would be, you know, more suitable for me to sell my Neo instead of Quantum. I do like Quantum more than Neo. No surprise there. I've said that many times. Yeah, I mean, QTime's obviously profited a ton as well, so it could be, you know, a good opportunity to buy with your Quantum. Trying to use Bitcoin Cash through Coinbase, still not working, from Lawrence. Newbie Tuesday, teaching noobs how the market works and things like this. Yeah, Ben, thank you. If you're watching and you're live here, I'll get back to you after the show's over. I am trying to look at all your guys' questions. I see you guys on Facebook, see you guys on Twitter, on Instagram. If you're with us on Instagram, check out the website, Cryptosomniac, on all channels, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. If you're on Instagram, it's probably a lot better to see me on there, so you can see my screen and stuff. I see you guys on Twitter, questions on Facebook. Let's go back to the Facebook page. Bitfinex isn't allowing U.S. citizens anymore. Yes, that is correct. You need to use something else. When does trading for Bitcoin Cash start on GDAX? On GDAX, I'm not positive. It is apparent. It does sound like, from what you guys just said, it's live right now on Coinbase. I suspect it won't be long until you can trade it on GDAX if it's not already. What else? What other questions? What's the fastest and easiest way to buy Ripple? Someone told me, and I heavily believe that the next cryptocurrency that gets added to Coinbase, and now could be the time to stock up on it, is Ripple. The Coinbase and Ripple headquarters are within walking distance from each other in San Francisco. I'm sure that some of those guys get lunch together, and I'm sure that Ripple will probably get added to Coinbase, and you will see something similar. So if you can get in now is the time to profit off of that. You know, obviously it's a gamble. There's no guarantees, but I heavily, heavily believe that Ripple is the next coin to get added to Coinbase, and I believe it will happen very soon. What are my thoughts on Litecoin now? I do see Litecoin is very, very good. I like it. Even right now, it has faster block times than Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash certainly has a lot of the spotlight now. You know, if Lightning Network is implemented to Litecoin, you know, we'll see what happens to Litecoin. Do you think we can buy Bitcoin Cash through Coinbase later today? I can't answer that. Apparently the website's down. I tried to get in. I'll try again one more time up here while I'm waiting. I think it's, you know, going to be, yeah, currently offline still. Yeah, they're crashing. So I bought some on Binance. You can buy it on Bittrex. You could buy it. You could buy it at the grocery store. No, I don't know. You buy it wherever you can get it. It's a good idea if you're in the cryptocurrency space. I mean, it is tedious and a lot of work, but it's good to have money on several exchanges. You know, you guys know how it is. A lot of exchanges have different money on different places. I have accounts on pretty much all major exchanges, and I have a little bit of money on all of them. I quickly traded mine on Binance since I had, you know, spare cash on Binance. And meanwhile, Coinbase is crashing. So, you know, you might have better luck other places, and that's, you know, one of the reasons why it's worth having multiple accounts. How much does Bitcoin Cash cost? On my website, Cryptosomniac, which is an aggregate of all exchanges in the entire world, says that Bitcoin Cash is $3,300. That is, again, an aggregate of all exchanges, or an average, essentially. And I definitely suggest you go check out the site. It's awesome. How can Bitcoin solve the high fee problem? Bitcoin solve the high fee problem. They can solve it a number of ways. They can solve it by adjusting a number of things: block size, block time, implementing Lightning Network, things that Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin have already done. Bitcoin is a very large community, and it takes a long time for things to get done in Bitcoin. Forking is no longer easy with a market cap of $285 billion. It's like, you know, making changes to a moving roller coaster. It's not as easy as it used to be. Same thing with Ethereum. That's why there are other competitors coming online like EOS and Quantum and Cardano that could potentially do things better and faster than Ethereum, because for example, for one, it's a lot easier for them to make changes because they're still working, you know, in the basement. They're on the ground floor. Ethereum is a moving roller coaster, so to make changes to a moving roller coaster is infinitely harder than it is to use a project that is not, you know, in motion yet. So do you think Bitcoin is going to jump in price now that it is on Coinbase? I think you mean Bitcoin Cash, but yes, I do. That was the entire topic of this video. Should I freak out and sell Bitcoin to buy Bitcoin Cash? I don't suggest selling all of that. No, I don't think you should freak out. I explained my rationale between how I could potentially see both of these playing out in the future. I think Bitcoin could remain a storage of value, whereas Bitcoin Cash could potentially be a transactional medium in which we use as a functionable currency, though I did highlight some of the benefits and disadvantages to even Litecoin as a competitor to both of these. Looking at this graph, Litecoin has faster block times. It does have, it looks like, a slightly higher fee than Bitcoin Cash. If we do an average transaction fee, it looks like the average transaction fee for Litecoin, even back here, Bitcoin Cash was a bit higher. It seems to fluctuate. They're very, very similar. Meanwhile, you can see obviously both are drastically cheaper than Bitcoin. But take a look at this. This is bitinfocharts.com. It's you know, pretty cool. Buy it on Binance. Litecoin, what do you think? So I did talk about that. I think there are a lot of advantages, you know, namely block time. If we look at block time, Litecoin has about a fifth of the block time as both of these guys. And to function as a currency, you're going to need fast block times. Now, 2.5 minute block times are not quick enough to be used as a currency. This is none of these currencies right now can be used as a currency. So in my eyes, all three are stores of value. You can't use any of these as a currency. You can't use this. You can't go to any store and expect a merchant to accept Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, or Bitcoin for goods. 2.5 minute block times is not usable in any circumstance. 2.5 minute block times, even though that's drastically shorter than Bitcoin, that is not usable as a currency. That is not usable in real life. I can't sit for 2.5 minutes, and if you want to wait several blocks to ensure that, you know, the transaction is not fraudulent on the blockchain, you have to wait even longer than 2.5 minutes. You need sub-second latency times in as far as block times go in order to function as a transactional currency. If we take a look at some of the other currencies here, let's take a look at some of them. For example, Ethereum. We'll get rid of all these other ones just so we can see it quickly on the chart. Ethereum has around 0.2 minute block times. So, you know, that's around, you know, 0.2 of a minute is, I don't know, about 10 seconds, something like that. That still in itself isn't even functional as a currency. Of course, Ethereum is doing a lot of things to address and scale those issues. Let's see if they have Ripple on here so I can show you Ripple. XRP, where is Ripple? Do you guys see Ripple on here? Is Ripple on the screen? Ripple, am I missing it? Maybe they don't have Ripple here. I wanted to also show you, even EOS has claimed to obtain sub-second latency times. Things of that nature had the potential to function as a currency. So in my eyes, all three of these are essentially competing for the same space, being stores of value. I mean, I think all of them are working to become functionable as a currency, but currently none of them do that yet. None of them do that yet, and maybe they never will. Like I said, it's very hard to make changes to a live, moving, breathing organism that all three of these are. If you are able to start fresh like you are on Cardano and things like Omise Go and Quantum, which, don't have applications that are being heavily relied on at the moment. Those stand a chance to be a lot better. And, you can make changes and accommodate the masses a lot more easily. Hey, go to GDAX and check out Bitcoin Cash. My screen is showing it at over 8K. Let's take a look at GDAX. Let's take a look at it. I doubt it's over on Coinigy. Let's take a look. Let's go to GDAX.com. Hopefully GDAX.com is not working. So, view exchange. And let's open the pairing up. So, Bitcoin Cash. We're now at 9,500, guys. So, I think there's no telling where we're going to slow down. There's going to be a lot of fear, FUD, and uncertainty. So, yeah, this is Lambo time. We're going all the way up. That's crazy, guys. Let's see. What does CoinMarketCap say on all the exchanges? Is that reflected on CoinMarketCap? Let's look at Bitcoin Cash. Let's check out the markets. And let's sort it by price. Yeah, it looks like they don't have GDAX added here yet. That is typical. I mean, GDAX just added this. So CoinMarketCap's API is not yet pulling that information. But yeah, that's epic. It's pretty wicked. Bitcoin Cash 9,500. Coinbase is currently 8,500. Bitcoin in jeopardy if in the future when mining costs are so high in hardware and electricity that only a few key players will be able to, and they'll easily be tempted to collude. I agree. Mining is a very centralized operation. Bitcoin Cash going up but ain't able to buy. 10K. Who the fuck is buying that? Yeah, I don't know who the fuck's buying this right now. But people are in fear. It'll calm back down. If you want me to, I'll show you guys the charts again. I like to look at things like RSI. So let's keep an eye on BCH on Bit. This is BitHum right now. We're at 3,400. The RSI still only 73, which isn't a ton. We can look at it on the 2-hour. It's pretty high on the 2-hour, but I've seen cryptocurrencies way higher than this. I've seen cryptocurrencies in the 90s. We're only in the 80s there. We're at 85 there. We have a lot more room, in my opinion. We have a lot more room to grow on at least BitHum. This is only BitHum. So I like to look at RSI. I like to look at MACD, see what's going on. I think there's a lot more room for this to grow right now. It's showing no signs. None of these indicators here are showing signs of it slowing down anytime soon. And when I say soon, I mean, I'm looking at these scales on the hourly, the 2-hour, the 15 minutes. So by soon, I mean, I'm talking in real time. So if you watch this video and it's a couple days late, this advice may no longer apply. But we're showing no signs of slowing down. Is there a solution to the mining centralization issue? Yeah, there is. There's something called proof of stake, which a lot of cryptocurrencies are aiming to adopt. And that is a huge way of solving the issue to centralization. Yet to be determined. Can we buy on Coinbase? Yeah, yes, you can. It also appears you can buy on GDAX for a small fee of only $9,500 per Bitcoin Cash. That's all you have to pay. Sell altcoins or hold most. If you're buying on GDAX, I probably would not sell any of my alts at this point. You are probably a little bit late. That sounds absurd to me. But who knows? Maybe it's $20,000 tomorrow on GDAX. You never know. Why the hell is it $9,500? Because everyone is squeezed into this. Coinbase is crashing right now. I couldn't even get onto Coinbase. Let's see if Coinbase is live yet. Yeah, Coinbase. I can't even get onto my Coinbase account. You may be able to trade on CoinDAX. I keep saying CoinDAX. GDAX. Bitcoin is still king. Just hodl through the storm. Don't panic. Bcash is just trash. Don't buy that monopoly money. I feel like all of this money, guys, is monopoly money. Doesn't it feel like it when you wake up with, an extra 100 grand or 300 grand in your pocket because, quantum flew through the roof or something? Bitcoin Cash is at 36 on Bittrex. Bittrex, I think, is still crashing. I transferred some money there to buy some more Bcash, and it is only just coming in. It looks like the block times are still trying to confirm for Ethereum. Ethereum's network is probably heavily congested right now. Everyone is probably trading. In fact, this may be the biggest day of trading ever. So the 24-hour volume is $46 billion. I remember the days where we never even could hit $1 billion. This might be the most heavily traded day that we see in cryptocurrency history over the next 24 hours. This number will probably just increase as Europe wakes up and responds to this news. It's a big day for cryptocurrency. Glad that we could bring it to you first. Be sure to share my yesterday's video or this video for a chance to win some free cryptocurrency. We're going to be giving away some free cryptocurrency at the end of the channel. So, yeah. So, yeah, we're at 33, and GDAX is only 9,500. What a bargain. What a bargain. Paying with house money, so I don't even care. Yeah, hit those thumbs up button, guys, if you're happy with the content. Do me a favor. I'm proud to bring you this as one of the first people covering Bitcoin Cash right now on the internet. I think I only saw, what's his name? Omar covering Bitcoin Cash. But yeah, do me a favor and smash those thumbs up. Someone looks like they won free crypto on the channel yesterday, and we did not get in touch with them. ChristCon, do me a favor. I deeply apologize. I'm not sure how he missed that. Could you message me on Facebook? You can message me personally. My Facebook is, or just message the channel here, facebook.com/cryptosomniac, and I'll get back to you as soon as the video is over. So do that for me, please. Expect a monumental correction for Bitcoin Cash. How far do you think we will go? And do we hodl or sell high? I explained a lot of that theory before. I think it's going to be interesting to see where we cap out at. I like to use MACD and RSI to help me indicate where the top might be. Bitcoin Cash is mooning. Bitcoin Cash is a scam. Don't do it. What about Litecoin? So we did talk about Litecoin. Litecoin here is... let's bring Litecoin back up. Litecoin, as far as block times go, Litecoin is by far and away superior to both of these. Whoops, I have Ethereum up right now and not Bitcoin Cash. So we have Bitcoin on the chart, we have Bitcoin Cash, and we have Litecoin. Litecoin being yellow. Litecoin's block times are significantly cheaper than that of, significantly less than that of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. So what does this mean for altcoins like Ripple? Well, I'm telling you, I think Ripple's next to get added to Bitcoin, get added to Coinbase. Their headquarters are within walking distance. So let me see if I can show you this. Ripple headquarters. Look at this. Headquarters at San Francisco. If I could get you the exact address, that would be nice. And let's take a look. Coinbase headquarters. San Francisco. They are within walking distance. They are not even on different sides of San Francisco. You could walk from Coinbase to Ripple's headquarters. I used to work in corporate America. People go out to lunch together. I'm sure these guys have went out to lunch and talked a bit, if not a lot. I'm telling you, Ripple is probably going to be the next coin that gets added to Coinbase. And you'll experience the same thing. And I will definitely be here to bring it to you guys live when it happens. But it's probably going to happen soon. And, maybe you want to take some of these profits from Bitcoin Cash in the next couple of days and invest into Ripple. Because I think it's only a matter of time. is Litecoin is not even close to competitors. Closest is Hashflare, faster than Litecoin. That massive sell wall on GDEX. So yeah, that is a massive sell wall right there at $8,500. Is this even refreshing? This wall hasn't even moved for me. Everything's crashing, so I don't even know what to believe. 9,500. That sounds ridiculous. Bitcoin is, oh man, the questions are going so fast I can't even see, guys. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. That's the best thing you could do for me, and reshare this video. I'd appreciate it. We do this on the channel here every day. Head over to our website, cryptosomniac.com. We are working on a subscription-based newsletter. If you want to know when it's coming out, just sign up to that newsletter. We give away a lot of free content, even on this newsletter here. And in fact, we're experimenting with the subscription-based newsletter. We are, what's it called? We are giving away a lot of free content to test and mold what our subscription-based newsletter is going to look like in the future. So be sure to subscribe, and you'll get notified. We're trying to launch that around January 1st, and you know, you'll get updates like this. You know, when days like happen like this, you'll get sent directly to your email. You'll get access to our premium writers, premium reports. We'll be giving away a lot of that for free. So head over to the website, cryptosomniac.com, and smash that thumbs up button. Someone asks who smashed the thumbs down button. you get haters. It's gonna happen. I wanted to buy BCH at 3,100 on Coinbase, but they didn't have it available to buy. Coinbase has crashed for me. I'm unable to answer that question. I'm refreshing Coinbase. Looks like we're on it. I'm going to try and log on. Sign in. Let's try this again. I'm trying above on the screen above. I'll give it a shot. See what happens. And an error has occurred, so I still can't get into Coinbase. Here it is right here. This is what happens when you don't decentralize the internet. No. There's I don't know, issues, obviously. A lot of people, a lot of things crashing. This order book hasn't moved either on GDEX in quite some time. No surprise. No surprise there. Let's see. Let's look at some of your questions. They're coming in so fast I can't even keep up. Thanks for joining me, guys. So this is messed up. This whole thing smells political. I just don't get why add BCH when you have Litecoin that does the same job but faster and cheaper. I agree. So I kind of went over this already. And I'll pull back this chart up while I talk about this. So here is an example. Yes, Litecoin is right now, looks in my eyes better than Bitcoin Cash. I think some of the biggest advantages that Bitcoin Cash offered were cheaper transaction fees. Well, the transaction fees are about the same when it comes to Litecoin. However, when you look at block time, it's about a quarter of the block time that Bitcoin Cash is, which is important because the way that the blockchain works is we usually wait a number of blocks until we confirm a transaction as valid in the blockchain. And for Bitcoin, that is typically six blocks. We'd like to see 6 blocks before we accept a transaction as confirmed in the blockchain. On Ethereum, I've seen a lot of different numbers. I've seen 12 sometimes. I've seen 30. Bitcoin Cash, I'm actually not sure which the accepted. I suppose it's probably around 6 because the block time is almost identical to Bitcoin, also around 10 minutes. Litecoin, you know, to have 6 block times, you know, takes 6, you know, a lot faster than Bitcoin to confirm that many blocks into the blockchain. So it makes a lot more sense to use Litecoin in that regard because the block times are much less, and for a transaction to become valid, if you only, even if you had to approve, say, 10 blocks in the blockchain, 10 times a rough estimate of 2 block times per minute, that's only 20 minutes. Whereas 1 block in Bitcoin is 10 minutes on average, and it takes around 10 minutes to mine each. 10 minutes on average, and it takes around 6 blocks before we confirm it as to be believed true in the blockchain. So that's around 60 minutes or an hour. So Litecoin, of course, is a lot better in that regard. But my opinion is it's kind of unfortunate that Bitcoin Cash was able to obtain the name that Bitcoin has. And obviously has all the news and market generated around it. We have people that are new to the market and don't understand the difference between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin. They just don't understand the differences. So you basically have people that are buying out of uncertainty, and it takes time for people to form their own opinions and to realize that Litecoin, you know, at the moment, I think Litecoin is better. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but Litecoin has faster block times. I think the biggest advantage that Bitcoin Cash brought was cheaper transaction fees. Well, Litecoin does that same exact thing, and it has faster block times. So I agree with anyone for at the moment that says Litecoin is better than Bitcoin Cash. But, you know, this is just how the world works. I mean, Bitcoin Cash has the name, and it's being added to Coinbase and has that popularity and buzz generated around it, and people are uncertain. You know, Litecoin sounds like, you know, some fictitious made up cryptocurrency. And when I would try to, you know, if you explain anyone that's new to cryptocurrency, at least Bitcoin Cash has the Bitcoin name in it. It could take time for people to develop and see things out. And like I said, most of these currencies right here, all three of them in my eyes, are all a store of value. And if you want to, you know, when we look at all three and we examine each three that way, I prefer Bitcoin over all three of them because I think Bitcoin is the best store of value. It's accepted by more merchants than any three of these. It has the infrastructure built. It has the stability of being tested at $300 billion market cap, unlike the other two. So I like them in the sense that, or I still prefer Bitcoin over both of these due to the fact that I think it is the best store of value. And I cannot use Litecoin as a currency. I cannot use Litecoin. I can't use Bitcoin Cash as a currency to transact yet. Maybe in the future, but even 2.5 block times, 2.5 minute block times here that we have with Litecoin, that's not functionable as a currency. I can't stand in line to wait 2.5 minutes times however many blocks Litecoin is considered, you know, into the blockchain. Let me quickly Google that. How many blocks before Litecoin transaction is valid? I forget what I typically see, and I don't know that I'll be able to easily find it. Might hold off until the transaction is 3 transactions. I can't remember what I usually see. When you transact Litecoin into, say, your Bittrex account or somewhere, it usually tells you how many blocks they wait for it to be confirmed. I'm not sure what that exact number is, but even if it were only 1 block, that's 2.5 minutes, which no one can wait 2.5 minutes. Imagine if every person at McDonald's had to wait 2.5 minutes before the next person in line could go. That is not that is not able to be adopted mainstream. And I suppose that Litecoin has a block time, or takes even more block time, more than 1 block before it's confirmed into the blockchain. But even if it was only 1 block, 2.5 minutes is 2.5 minutes too long. Essentially, we need things to be instantaneous, like they are with, say, Ripple or EOS or some of these other ones. So even at the most microscopic level of things here, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, or Bitcoin, none of them are functionable as a currency. So that's just the nature of it. Do me a favor. I'm going to be giving away some free crypto here. Maybe we give away some free Bitcoin Cash today, just for you guys, since it's here. So to be eligible, all you have to do is share this video either on Facebook or Twitter for a chance to win some free cryptocurrency. Oh, sorry, you have to share yesterday's video. I give away tomorrow's free cryptocurrency by sharing this video. So share, retweet yesterday's video, or share this one if you're watching it later for a chance to win some free cryptocurrency. Looks like our money finally made it over to Bittrex. Sneh, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Should I trade some of that Ethereum into Bitcoin Cash right now? Is it too late?
Is it too late? Is it too late? That is interesting. I would wait for the market to stabilize. This is the rule of thumb that we usually go through. If you don't catch it in the first 15 to 30 minutes, most likely you're going to be a sucker.
You don't want to be the sucker in the
right.
room.
So we actually, as soon as we found out, we notified the Moon Lounge, and actually the Moon Lounge actually notified us and we went in and bought some almost immediately. And I think you had the right idea. I think Neo tanked almost immediately, and you sold off some Neo for it. So congrats to that, Sam. But let's get our feet wet. Let's do it, Sam.
All right, we're gonna trade some on the above screen. I'm going to do it right here. We transferred just a few. In addition to this, I'll do it right here with you guys. I am going to trade some. We transferred 4 ETH over here. We're just going to buy right now. We'll buy at market price. We'll be some of the suckers. We're going to buy right here. We're going to go last price, max units. So 4 Ethereum only gives us about, wait a minute. Yeah, last price. Wow, we're just going to buy right now before anything else happens. Your buy order filled instantly. All right, there we go. So we just bought 0.83 of a Bitcoin Cash right now on Bittrex. Right there. Looks like Bittrex was taking a long time. The Ethereum blockchain is congested. I just bought, we just bought about a Bitcoin Cash. We bought some with our personal accounts as well. We bought some, what was it called? Bitcoin Cash. I bought some over on Binance because that was one of the exchanges I used to keep a lot of my money on. I love Binance as of late. Binance is a great exchange. Of course, this is Bittrex. But if you guys are new to cryptocurrency, Bittrex, Binance are both great exchanges. So there you guys have it. Just bought some Bitcoin Cash on air. I don't think it's still too late. I still think it's going to run up. People are reacting to this news. It would be great if we could look at this on GDAX, and the prices on GDAX are through the roof. Looks like we are at this wall right here. I don't know if this wall has moved at all. I don't know what's going on, but all I see is an $8,500 wall that won't move. Looks like the price has been $9,500 for quite some time. I don't know if this is right. I think the internet is literally breaking. I think the internet is breaking. We have 46 billion traded. We're about to hit 47 over the past 24 hours. This will probably be the most liquid day in cryptocurrency history. I think this will be the highest traded day of all of cryptocurrency. And unfortunately, we can't see that here. But if we look at the 24-hour volume, and we look at that over the past several days, this does appear to be, we are only at 44 billion. The highest day ever appears to be, wait a minute, 24-hour volume. This is market cap. I want to see volume, 24-hour volume. Sorry. How do I look at that? So, yeah. So, you can see we are actually officially the highest day in cryptocurrency history. Looks like it says yesterday, these last few days have been in the 43s and 44s. You can see this number. This is 47 billion. So this is officially the largest day by volume in cryptocurrency history. But I don't even see that as a major accomplishment, because this barrier, these records are only going to continue to break as more and more time goes on, and major political implications occur and impactful news happens in the next several years, and people are adopting cryptocurrency. If you're here on the channel, you, of course, yourself are an early adopter. In my eyes, a very, very, very small percentage of people are invested into cryptocurrency at the moment. This is only the beginning of a lot more to come just like this. And it is no surprise that today is the most liquid day of all in cryptocurrency. Someone's commenting Verge. We'll keep all coins for another day. Today is all about Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, our opinions on it. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. If you're on Facebook, hit that like button. Do me that favor and at least do that. Share this for a chance to win some free cryptocurrency. We're going to give away some free Bitcoin Cash at the end of the channel, at the end of the video, to one lucky person who shares this either on Facebook or Twitter. Everything on Poloniex is red. I believe it. I believe it. Everyone is in fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So let me show you, for anyone that's late, when we think the top might be. I heavily believe, I think we're going to get past 5 grand in the next 24 hours fairly easily. I see no reason why we won't score to over 5 grand. I heavily believe we will soar over 5 grand. But let's look at the charts and I'll show you what I like to use. So here we are. I'm using BitThumb right now because I think BitThumb is BitHum, I don't know, is one of the most liquid exchanges that has Bitcoin Cash that Coinigy uses to chart with. So I am on BitHum's exchange right now. BitHum is selling Bitcoin Cash for $3,500, and we are on the daily. I don't suggest you look at the daily if you're looking to find the top with such accuracy. So we're going to zoom in on the 2-hour. Things I'm most looking for is the MACD and the RSI. The MACD here is at the top. So I have a chart in cryptocurrency, and in fact, if you're new to cryptocurrency, I suggest take a look at my course. I go to cryptosomniac.com, go to the product shop, and you'll see our course. There's an 1.5-hour section dedicated to learning how to trade cryptocurrencies in there, and I cover all the indicators that I use in depth here. Heavily suggest you take a look at it. It will definitely suit you and set you up for success like it does for me. And I'll show you, MACD is one of them. So on the MACD, you can see that we see no signs of it turning back around. So the MACD is called the moving average convergence divergence, and it's basically it graphs 2 moving averages in blue, and then the red is basically a what would you call it? Kind of like a descriptor of this blue line, and it graphs it in histogram format in the bottom. So the when these cross here is typically when you see price movement happen in one direction or the other. So if I hide all the other indicators that are clogging the screen up, such as volume, we have the RSI, we'll close that. We have the wave trend, we'll close that, and we'll just open up just the RSI and just the MACD. Let's open RSI. It looked like I closed that by accident. So I have 3 things. We'll change this color so you can see it better. We'll change this to yellow. We'll make it fat. And we'll do the same thing here with these blue lines. Let's make these fat. Right-click them, hit Format, and we'll make that fat. In fact, we'll change that one to yellow as well, and we'll make this fat as well. So you can see that pretty well. So analyzing just the MACD at first, you can see when the MACD crosses, you often see price changes happen the same way. When the MACD crosses here, price slides. When MACD crosses going up, price goes up. And you can see the MACD's crossing here. And on the 2-hour, we're on the 2-hour right now, we see no signs of it slowing down right now. We see no signs of Bitcoin Cash slowing down on the 2-hour. The next thing I like to look at is the RSI. So the RSI is pretty high, 86. And one thing you can do, which will help you really quickly, if we do this and we go price scale, I think. No, that's not it. I'm looking for an indicator which tells me where is it? Insert indicator. That's not it. I want to tell me the price. Maybe I have to click on this. Scale, format. I need the price line. This is what I want, the price line. So the price line tells me exactly where we're at right now. The price line is at 86. And that's not extremely high. I've seen higher. I've seen 90s. You can see we were higher actually back here and even here. So in the 2-hour, it looks like there's room to grow. So the next thing I'll do is I'll go to the 1-hour. And what we see is the MACD also traveling up. No signs of slowing down yet. The RSI, if we look at it historically, It was even higher back on November 22nd. It was even higher. So it still has room to grow. Then I come in and zoom in even closer on the 30-minute. And what I see is the MACD. Even skyrocketing still, no signs of slowing down. The RSI still not at its peak entirely, only at 80. So I think it has plenty more room to grow. I look at it on the 15-minute, and I see only more of the same stuff. So just analyzing this from a technical standpoint, I don't see any signs of it slowing down right now. What you want to look for is when this starts to curve back over and you see it kind of head back on the descent, and the RSI is an indicator which shows you how overbought something is on a scale from 0 to 100. So right now it looks like it hasn't even been as high as it has been in recent weeks. So for that reason alone, knowing today will probably be the highest day that we ever see for Bitcoin Cash. The RSI looks like it has room to go higher, and so does the MACD. So we won't bore you with a ton of this technical analysis. I cover all of this in my course over on cryptosomniac.com. You can check out the course there. I teach you how to use that. Of course, you can always schedule appointments with me or my team here as well. We show you how to chart. We show you how to give you advice on portfolio management, things that we've bought. We're always able to help you, happy to help you. And we offer a money-back guarantee on all of these things. So if you're not happy at the end or satisfied, you're always welcome to ask for a refund. There's no questions asked. In fact, we've never had anyone ask for a refund yet. So what else? So let's try to answer a couple more questions. Looks like GDAX is still at 9,500. I think I've broken the news here for you. Coinbase is adding Bitcoin Cash today. Vitalik tweeted about it several days ago, saying he considers Bitcoin Cash as a legitimate contender for the Bitcoin name. I consider Bitcoin's failure to raise block sizes to keep fees reasonable to be a large non-consensual change to the original plan, morally tantamount to a hard fork. So smash that likes up button, guys. Do me that favor. We're going to be giving away some free Bitcoin Cash here at the end of the channel for someone who reshares or retweets this video, our recent video on Facebook. Actually, let's just make it this video. So I think this video is more relevant. What I'll do is I will pin this video to the top of the Facebook page, and we're live over on Twitter. If you retweet this, you'll have a chance to win some free cryptocurrency as well. I give away free cryptocurrency here on the channel every day, guys. Nothing new. Let's pin this to the top. Major breaking news today. We have the most liquid, voluminous day that we've ever seen in cryptocurrency. If I refresh this, I bet you we're above 47 billion. And we are above 47.5 billion. We're about to hit 48 billion today. We'll probably cross 50 billion very soon on the 24-hour. GDAX paused trading on Bitcoin Cash. That does not surprise me. Things are literally breaking. The order books are, it looks like they've been paused for a while. I have not seen this order book moved at all. $8,500 on GDAX, guys. If we go to CoinMarketCap, we look into Bitcoin Cash, we see Bitcoin Cash only rising more at the $3,800. Of course, different prices on different exchanges. No signs of slowing down in my eyes. I just showed you how to read the charts. I think we easily passed $5,000 per Bitcoin Cash, guys. Time to buy Ripple. I showed you guys Ripple here is they are within walking distance from one another. Their headquarters of Ripple are right next door to the headquarters of Coinbase. This is corporate America. People go out to lunch and talk. I can almost guarantee you Ripple is next to be added to Coinbase. So in a couple of days, when Bitcoin Cash has settled and the dust has settled, I will be probably trading and taking some of these profits and picking up some more Ripple. Why is Bitcoin so high on Coinbase compared to the other markets when you can't buy and sell on Coinbase yet? Apparently, I think they were trading and they halted trading just recently. Coinbase is one of the most popular exchanges here that people know about, so it usually sells for a premium. In fact, that's the nature of how Coinbase works. They sell at a premium due to the fact that they don't make it hard for you to buy and sell. They actually do the buying and selling for you. You just type in the price that you want to buy Bitcoin, and they go and buy it for you and give it to you. Whereas on exchanges, you're actually exchanging with another person, basically. That's why they have the GDAX exchange, where it's a little bit more technical, but you pay less fees. Coinbase sells Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, etc. at premiums because they do the work for you. It will be interesting to see. In fact, it might not be a bad time to buy some Bitcoin once this is all said and done. I'm sure that this stuff is going to get overbought. This is how things work. News, fear, uncertainty, doubt causes people to buy. Other things are super cheap. So I'm going to try and stay ahead of the curve. And in a couple of days, when I think the top is near, I will be selling and converting back to some of my favorite altcoins, such as Neo, Quantum, you name it, all of these. So try to stay ahead of the curve, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that likes button, guys. If you want to check out the website, it is great. Head over. We cover one thing we do that CoinMarketCap doesn't do is we aggregate the best news in the world and we rank them and we assert them and insert them next to each cryptocurrency. So, of course, you can see the hot news here is flooded with Coinbase trading Bitcoin Cash, but it's a cool feature. So head over to our website, cryptosomniac.com. We have forums there. We have news. We are adding a portfolio tracker next month, and we have the subscription-based newsletter for which you will be able to subscribe to premium content. Subscribe to the newsletter here to be updated about news in real time, and you'll be one of the first people to know about the Cryptosomniac Advantage, the subscription-based newsletter coming out in just a couple of weeks. So let's try to answer some questions. I covered a lot here. I'll be curious if there's anyone else with new questions. Thank you, guys. This is the highest viewed video I've ever had, Bitcoin Cash. We are 1,000 people strong. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. And share this video, guys. That is the biggest thing you could do for me. And I'll pay you guys for a chance, or I'll pay you guys to share it. I'll pay someone that shares this video, some cryptocurrency right now. We'll pay you some Bitcoin Cash if it works. I showed you. I just bought Bitcoin Cash. I'll show you on air. I bought it for 4.8 Ether was the rate. If I refresh it, we are now at 5.1 Ether. So I've already made, I don't know, 5-6% on my trade in the matter of 20 minutes, if that. This will continue to rise through the night. I expect well over $5,000 before we see anything. And it'll be interesting to see what happens after that. I mentioned Litecoin and the advantages that Litecoin has over some of this. We have Lightning Network coming out. Maybe we can, maybe we'll get a right hook from Litecoin when we see Lightning Network. None of these currencies yet are able to function as a currency. I'll try to sum up everything here on air that we've covered. So all three of these cryptocurrencies are used as a currency. All three have block times that are not suitable to be used as a currency. Litecoin being 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes, even at its best, that is not good enough to function as a currency. I'm not going to wait in line. Even if I have to wait 2.5 minutes, you just can't have that. We went over Vitalik's tweet several days ago. I made the call to purchase Bitcoin Cash when he said Bitcoin was a legitimate contender for the Bitcoin name. That was back on November 13th. He also said that a couple of days ago as well. There was certainly some controversy over that tweet, but of course, he's the smartest guy in the room right now, so I listen to him before anybody else. How are we entered to win, by the way? All you have to do is share this video on my Twitter, right here, retweet it, or pinned to your profile page. You have to retweet it or share it on Facebook. Your tweet was pinned to your profile. So let's give it a refresh, see how many retweets we've gotten. We've gotten 19 retweets so far. We have a ton of viewers there on Twitter. I see almost 100 of you. Do me a favor and retweet this or share it over on Facebook for a chance to win some cryptocurrency. We're going to be giving away some Bitcoin Cash right now. Ethereum is still running strong and gaining momentum again. Of course, this video is very, very focused on BCH. We are a historical day. We are unfortunately not going to share anything right now as far as my thoughts on Electroneum. I see your question on Twitter. Today is all about Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and even Litecoin. Hey mom, I'm moving back in, says Klon. What do you think will be added to Coinbase next? Hands down, Ripple. Spending this historic day with Cryptosomniac, my first time on the channel. Welcome, Zahin. Very glad to have you. We make these videos here twice a day, pretty much. We make 2 of these videos a day. We have my co-founder, Snay, who loves to chart and trade cryptocurrency. We try to cover all avenues. We've dedicated our lives to sharing and educating people on cryptocurrency and the financial freedom it has brought in us. We hope to share that with you guys as well. Very glad I found this. Thank you, Sam. We appreciate it, Andrew Farag. Jonas, any idea when GDAX will start working for BCH? I'm not sure. You know, they have a lot of volume right now and a lot of, you know, I'm sure a lot of issues. BCH is 3.6. Look at TradingView boys. Less than 30% of viewers are willing to hit the like button. Yeah, guys, come on, hit that likes button. Do me a favor. Smash that likes button. Portfolio tracker. We have our portfolio tracker coming out on cryptosomniac.com very soon. We suggest that you head over to the website. If you subscribe, we'll keep you updated. We have a lot of cool features coming in the works. We have the Cryptosomniac Advantage, a bunch of different things coming for you guys. And the best part is we used to trade ourselves. I'm sure there's a lot of viewers here, guys. And just to quickly cover my background, of course, you can watch the beginning of this show if you want to learn all about Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. But I'm an engineer. I went to school for chemical engineering for a couple of years and gotten into cryptocurrency very early. I invested into cryptocurrency back in 2012, purchasing my first Bitcoin. Discovered altcoins last year, and I purchased Ethereum, Monero, and expanded my portfolio from there. Those were my next additions to my portfolio. And earlier this year, I dedicated and quit all of my jobs. I spent a lot of time traveling, actually, the world a couple of years ago to try and figure out what I wanted to do. Discovered cryptocurrency or researched it, kept researching it and understanding more about it, and decided to dedicate my full-time job to this back in the beginning of the year and have not looked back since. It's obtained me a ton of financial freedom. Yeah, my 9-to-5 job in chemical engineering definitely was fun at the time, but now I make a whole lot more money researching and learning about cryptocurrencies and educating people and sharing that knowledge with others. We're always looking to bring on new people to the team. We are creating an educational platform on cryptosomniac.com to be, the hub for all things related to cryptocurrency. One thing that we strive to never do is make it say like Reddit, where we censor people's ideas. You can head over to our forums. We have a troll box coming that will be a vastly improved version of what we have here, where you can chat with people and stay in real time and stay engaged with cryptocurrency and voice your opinion and not be flagged or censored for your opinions and thoughts. So we have a lot of things coming. We're glad to have everyone a part of the community. Head over to cryptosomniac.com. I thank all of you guys for watching today. pat yourselves on the back for being an early investor, and even just being here and listening to the information. Even if you don't agree with it or weren't able to take away anything from this video, you're in the right spot anyway. If my voice and opinions don't suit you, there's plenty of other people on YouTube that talk about cryptocurrency, and you'll learn a lot by watching any of them. So even if you don't like me, I think you're in the right spot. When it comes to learning about cryptocurrency, you're doing yourself a favor. You are very, very early and new to the game. So, if you don't like me or my opinions, you're at least you're in the right place and you're doing the right thing. So I encourage you to just learn as much as possible. Head over to the website. Feel free to voice your opinions, your comments, your feedback. All of it will be greatly appreciated. You can contact us using the form at the bottom. And I think that'll wrap it up. So we are going to give away some free cryptocurrency here. This is your last chance to share share my content for a chance to win. We're going to give away some free Bitcoin Cash right now on the channel. Thank you. Someone just mentioned my son showed me this and thanked me. Your message popped up real fast on Twitter. But thank you. So without further ado, let's give away some free cryptocurrency. If you're new to the channel, this is usually how I do it. I usually pick a person either on Facebook or Twitter, one or the other, and I use a random number generator, not a password generator, and I pick someone between Facebook or Twitter. 1 for Facebook, 2 for Twitter. So today is 1 for Facebook. So if we head over to the Facebook page, we see we've gotten a bunch of shares, 28 shares. I thank you guys so much. We are going to let all of these load. And holy crap, look at that picture. Oh, that was Bitcoin, not Bitcoin Cash. I was about to say, what a historic day. So let's load everyone's here. We have a bunch of shares. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't count. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 different shares, it looks like, that I'm able to see. We'll pick a number between 1 and 18, and someone is going to win free crypto. And all you have to do to be eligible tomorrow is share it for an opportunity to win. And in fact, if Snay gets on here later and does a voice, does an opinion or a bit video, you'll also have a chance to win some free cryptocurrency. Looks like number 14. So 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Anthony Price. Looks like you won yourself some free cryptocurrency. I'll take a snapshot just so I remember, and I'll be reaching out to you shortly for your free Bitcoin Cash. So thank you guys all for watching very much. We do these videos here once to twice a day. Head over to our website, cryptosomniac.com. We also have, if you wanted to keep the chat going, right now we have a YouTube channel. If you head over to the homepage of my YouTube channel, what you get and what you can see is on the far right, featured channels. If you look at the, and thank you guys so much for all the new subscribers. If you look at the featured channels, Cryptosomniac is another one. We created the new channel, and you can see Sleepless with Cryptosomniac, or you can even just type into YouTube Sleepless Cryptosomniac, and you'll find the chat never ends there. We're trying to get people to subscribe and join the stream. What you can see is we chart this live. In fact, we'll throw up Bitcoin Cash on here. We need to get Bitcoin Cash charted as one of these live charts. What we do is we show you guys. We chat with you. We're always here. We're always chatting. We're trying to keep this 24/7. We are Cryptosomniacs. The name was, a play on the word cryptocurrency and insomniac. So we're always here. We're never sleeping. We're always chatting. Head over. Just type in on YouTube, Sleepless Cryptosomniac, and I will be the first video that's there. Looks like that's an old one. You're going to want to join the live one, obviously, and join the live chat. Head over there to keep the chat going. Join me. I'll be there with you guys. You can take a look, and we'll talk over there. And Yeah, that's about all I have for now, guys. So subscribe if you're not already. Smash that thumbs up button. Share this on Facebook, Twitter for a chance to win free cryptocurrency. Congratulations for joining. The world of cryptocurrency is a very lucrative investment. I try to bring on as many people as I can on board. Please do Twitter hoping to win. Do I have a Discord? We don't have a Discord. We have a private Slack community. You'll be able to join that next month, and in a couple of days you should be able to sign up for that. So I think that's going to round it out here for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the community, and I hope that all of you stay crypto-somniacs like I do, because it'll pay dividends later on in life. Spend the next couple of years soaking your head and immersing yourselves in some of this stuff, and you'll thank yourself much later on. So thank you guys all very much for watching, and remember, stay a crypto-somniac, because the rich never sleep.